Everybody, hello and welcome to Barrel Banter episode 4, baby. This is the City Hall special. And we have literally nothing planned for him except that City Hall Andrew Calver-Reese is here today. Andrew, I just gotta ask you, how's your mom doing?
Not so great after last night with you.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks, dude.
Woo! Woo! So I noticed there's no TV in front of us. Who's gonna play Barrel Batter? How are we doing this?
Man, if you watched even one episode, you'd really know what's going on here. Anyways.
What?
There's more of these?
There's...
We axe the someone plays barrel batter idea
Immediately.
And now it's just us talking.
It's just a podcast now.
Really?
No gimmick.
Yeah, no
I don't even
gimmick.
know if they knew that.
There's not
We
even
mentioned it in the first
background
video.
gameplay.
No, we
Like-
didn't. There's nothing.
No.
It's that. They see this.
Oh my god!
Hi.
You watch this?
Yeah.
Hey, you listen to it. It's a podcast.
I don't know why.
Am I right, viewer at home?
Anyway.
Anyways, first of all, I just want to give a shout out in the beginning of the video to our patrons. You guys make all this possible. Mike just put the cards up on screen with that little thing he did. He put them up really quick, but now he's going to do it again for a little longer.
All right.
Whoa!
He didn't say he was taking them away.
They were probably. I figured just having a little boop would be funnier.
Are we doing bullying Mike? Make him edit a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, no,
That
later.
happened in the third-
Okay,
That's in the
later.
third episode, right?
So
Please.
I wanted to start this episode off. First of all, patrons, thanks so much. I wanted to start this episode off with a challenge. This is something that you have played many times in your life, I'm sure. I have a number in my head.
Oh boy.
It's 1 to 100.
Okay.
Whoever guesses within 5 numbers of my number gets $1. If you get my number on the mark, you get $5.
Okay.
I have it in my pocket right now.
All right.
There's no Price is Right rules unless there's a tie. Then
Alright.
it'll be the one that's lower.
You got the number
Okay.
already?
I do.
73.
Okay.
69.
Okay.
How can I not? I know.
I was gonna-
I know it conflicts with
I'm just
the
mad 'cause-
ranges,
I'm
but
just
I mean,
mad
come
'cause
on.
Andrew took mine. 64.
The number was 100. Thank you so
Nice.
much for playing. None of you win. And just to let you know, I do have cash on me.
Just the
Really?
$1 though.
Are
Yeah,
you
what do you
fucking
got on
shitting
some-
me right now? I won the Easter egg hunt. I'm fucking loaded.
God.
Bitch. Anyways,
What is this? Sit there for like
Gentlemen,
an hour.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know about that.
Stop taking my money. You have more
Stop
money
putting
than
it-
your dad has a yacht. You don't need my dollar bills.
I was hoping for the 10.
I earned that fair and square beating my sister in the Easter egg hunts. But
I thought
anyway,
you beat your sister.
And I was like,
my
dad threw a
signed-
tenner in the middle. More cut stories from Battle Banter.
My dad signed us up for MMA, and we met up in finals.
I think it's a movie about that.
What,
Yeah, it's
Rocky?
Karate Kid.
Oh.
No, yeah, it's Karate Kid, I guess.
So,
Karate Kid's
It's Warrior with
right?
Tom Hardy.
Oh, I
They're
have
brothers. That's a whole different thing, though.
no-
Tom Hardy's
Anyways,
in that.
everybody, I want to start by asking, how are you doing? We'll start with Mike this time. I feel like Tyler always
we have
starts.
started with
I
me.
literally never saw.
We have started with I sit over there. We start with me. I sit over here.
You
we start with
started.
me.
You started with the defunct meatloaf.
What about meatloaf?
Oh no!
Like episode 1 or 2.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
maybe
I
I
started the first
My
episode.
mom bought me shit meatloaf and I barfed.
Anyway.
I definitely did not start in the last episode. I just remember because I was watching it
Anyway.
earlier.
I feel like shit. Still from I got a last minute COVID vaccine on
you
Sunday.
ended up getting it.
Yeah, I did.
Congrats.
Thank bless Sunday, and it's just like made my allergies 100 times worse.
Why is that?
I just feel like
Wait, which vaccine did you get?
Pfizer.
Oh, Pfizer, bro.
Pfizer.
That's the hot girl vaccine.
That's the hot girl.
I also
Only
got
hot girls
Pfizer.
get.
Girl boss
Pfizer.
vaccine.
That's
Girl
the
boss vaccine.
That's the girl boss vaccine. That's right. So, does your arm hurt? Did you get it in this arm?
Yeah, this one.
Well, I'll be careful.
All right,
Can I punch
Dude,
it?
literally, like,
It's
Oh.
stronger because of the
I'm not
vaccine.
literally, bro. Day one, like,
Bro.
me and Joey's girlfriend Rachel are always like, "Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?" And she just like she's laying on the couch and I'm on the other side, and she just with her foot kicks me in the left arm twice in a row, and I was just like, I would appreciate physical contact any other day. You picked a shit day to do this.
You picked the completely wrong
Big girl
day.
boss day.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Tyler
Dude,
also got Pfizer.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
My like my arm was like fine for the most part, but my tricep was killing me. And I lift at work. I lift
Yeah.
chicken boxes now. That's my thing now. So
Chicken boxes.
so like honestly, lifting with my bicep not that bad, but literally if
Anything
I went like
this way.
if I went like this, just like moved my arm, it would hurt.
Yeah.
But on to me, I suppose.
Yes.
I'm doing pretty all right today. I worked. My boss was like, "We have extra payroll, so if you want to come in on your day off, or stay later, or come in earlier on any of your days, feel free." And I was like, "Thank you.
Wonder what that's
I
like.
will not
Yeah.
be doing that."
I wonder what extra payroll is like, Tyler.
It's rare.
Tyler and I used to work at
Tyler
and I
was always like, we accidentally put too many people on. You just showed up, but get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then I end up doing all the work because I was the one that had to send everybody home.
It's rare around there, honestly. Like I was thinking that like a holiday was coming up or something. Like I think as of recording this, like I think either Ramadan's coming or is today.
Arbor Day is real soon.
I mean, it's picnic season, so I guess people are going out. But I
Go
don't.
to
I
BJ's
don't.
for a picnic.
I fucking
Throw out the blanket in the middle of the fucking aisle.
I've seen some romance in BJ's, dude. I mean, the store I work at.
Were you part of it?
But we're not doxing it.
I was not part of it, but I know somebody who had sex in a freezer there.
Classic.
Were they an employee?
Yeah.
Do you care to give us a name?
They broke
No.
it.
dude, can you give us their worker ID?
Yeah, how about the SSN?
I only know mine. I used to know my dad's too. That was
I don't even know mine.
because I needed to punch it in for like college information. and my dad is like not the best with technology, so he was like, you fill all of this out. Here's all the information. Don't mess it up. And of course I did, but like I'm just saying, dude. I just want a quick tangent here. Have any of you guys have taken out college loans, right? At least,
of course.
Like you haven't
From my parents.
Yeah, like, okay, sure. Rich
funny.
Andrew,
Yeah,
proud
Rich
as a
Andrew.
yacht.
Yeah, didn't need a loan.
Yes.
You didn't take out loans?
My dad also has a yacht.
He's not wrong. He does. Well, we've established that both of Tyler's houses are on the waterfront.
That's true. Yo,
All right.
middle class.
Barely.
I'm upper middle.
Yo,
Anyway, that's
true,
true.
we are technically.
Talk to me.
So I used to take out loans with Sally Mae.
Oh, you fucked up so hard there.
Well, because my dad was dating some girl at the time, and she was like, "My kids took out Sally Mae, and that's the only one I know. So let me help you out." That's how she talked, and so that's what I did. And I gotta say, the worst process in the entire fucking world.
How's after?
Oh my god! So, dude, every single semester. So the first semester, something got filled out wrong, and my dad was listed as the student, and I was listed as the cosigner. Not good. Not a good thing to happen, right? Not good.
Just like probably one of the worst things besides not
but,
getting approved.
It was
for the
pretty
loan.
much immediately like, "Oh, fucked it up. I'll call. Hello, this is wrong." And they're like, "Okay, we fixed it." And the next semester, same problem, same thing. I didn't type it. No,
Because
I
they
didn't.
probably only temporarily fixed it for that semester.
Same problem, and I was just like, "Hello, can you
Hold
fix
up,
this
hold
for
up,
me
hold up.
again?"
I have to interrupt you because Andrew straight up was like, "I'm gonna keep the jacket on the whole time."
It's getting hot.
He did say that.
it is.
Anyway,
getting hot.
Is it a problem?
It's
Fine.
getting heated in the Sally
No, because I'm fucking pissed.
community.
And then,
Sally's
so that
garbage.
happened again, second semester. Third semester, I was, I think, 3 days out from getting my meal plan taken away from me because of how late I was on the loan, because of how much of a nightmare Sally Mae was. They were so much of a nightmare, actually, that I was just like, "Hey, people that I go to school with, can you suggest, like, other places to take loans out from? Because they're driving me fucking nuts."
The government.
And someone was like, "Wells Fargo," and I was like, "Yeah, cool." And that process was super simple.
Oh, Wells Fargo is also really good.
This is not an ad. It's just
Don't any of our
what's the opposite of an ad?
student viewers, if you have not taken out loans yet, don't do it with Sally Mae.
yeah, they're fucking.
Just get your yacht daddy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Get your
Yeah.
get a sugar daddy, your yacht daddy. Get someone to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's not
but
you
anyways,
or Sally Mae.
I'm surprised capitalism hasn't evolved to companies paying people to like badmouth other companies, like a reverse ad.
I'm pretty
you
sure
know?
it's against FCC guidlines.
All right.
There's probably
a lot of things are against a lot of guidelines.
You're
and
right.
People still do them.
You're right.
So, like,
Murder.
against the people
The Bible
guidelines.
guidelines?
Yeah. So overall, my day's going fine. I worked. I was really fucking tired all day. Like literally, I was on break. I ate my peanut butter jelly sandwich, as I do every single day, because I have just things I need to do every day, or I freak out and die. Dude, I've been hyper fixated on peanut butter jelly for my entire life.
I totally
I
believe
eat
that.
a peanut butter jelly sandwich almost every day of my life.
A lot of
That's a lot of jelly.
That's a lot of
the jelly is not what I'm worried. It's the
But
peanut
that's a
butter.
lot
If
of
anything,
bread too.
I mean,
There's a lot of, I guess those are the three components of peanut butter and jelly, but like every day?
at least 5 days a week. I don't usually eat them on my days off. I bring them to work.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair
That's
enough.
And I didn't
easy
eat a
work
lot in
lunch.
college. Fine. But yeah, no, I was literally just like playing my Game Boy on break because that's what I do. I'm the resident dork at work. I'm playing my Game Boy and I'm literally like like I'm in fucking class listening to some boring asshole. No, I'm having fun playing my game. Why am I falling asleep? Oh, it's because I woke up at 5:30 in the morning.
What time did you go to bed last night?
12:30 at night.
There
Or
you
in the
go.
morning.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Dude, I know people who survive on 4 hours every day.
Me in
And, like,
college.
literally, like, if I
That's
don't
fine.
get 8 hours, my body's like, fuck you. You're going to bed in class or at work while you're walking. And I'm like, am I minorly narcoleptic? But I don't actually fall. So probably not. But
Tyler, how's your day?
what about
Andrew? Just give me
Andrew?
Andrew. Andrew's a special guest. He goes last.
All right.
All right, it's fine.
He's in the club. What?
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
Special guest.
He's only
All right.
here. He's in the club, but he's here like maximum once a month.
He's my special boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Special boys go last.
Special boys go last.
There's not. He's coming around the corner. I didn't do anything. I recorded one episode of Wonder Bear this morning,
Ooh.
and then I left to come here.
How's Wonder Bear going?
Fine.
You
It's
enjoying
fun.
yourself?
I'm having a great time. Yeah.
Like that, that's all that matters.
Are you sore?
Am I sore from holding up the WWE 2K community speed run on my back?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
Besides the one
Oh,
guy
what,
that beat
second
you.
place?
Yeah.
The silver medal is not nearly as heavy as the gold, brother. Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
know, man. It's beneath it. I'm holding it up. His record's meaningless without mine chomping at the bit.
Would you have called yours meaningless before?
No, it was different. It was mine.
Oh,
true.
okay.
It was the only, and it was the
course.
only one.
That's very true. Tyler is a world record speedrun holder for some
About a week.
A week. I was gonna say it's like a week, right?
for a week.
Could be
Yeah.
less.
But all right, Andrew.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Dirge, so my thumb is sore, and I've been playing a lot of Guilty Gear, so like this thumb is sore, and like I have my laptop on my lap, so like my lap like gets like burnt because my laptop gets really hot. I ain't
Why-
doing good.
Dude,
Why is
you're
it
gonna-
on your lap? Why don't you put it on a like a tabletop?
Well, because
Have you
how
never-
I
have
how
you
I go
never
on my
s-
computer
Have
is
you never seen how he uses his computer?
pretend
Oh
pretend
my
this
God.
chair is a couch or my bed, and then I go.
I can vouch.
Yeah, that's
Are
true.
you serious?
And then
yeah,
the door
Nick lived with this thing.
the door is locked and I scan in and he's got his headphones on and he's like and it's 5 p.m. I'm like, hey, do you want to go to dinner? He's like, oh, sure. Close Northern Lion. Take the headphones off. He has a groove in his head.
I'm
from his
determined that
headphones.
groove is just forever in his head, in his hair anyway. Yeah, there it is.
It's
Yep, there it
gentle,
is.
but honestly, I think
It's
it.
definitely-
I've been
there.
wearing a hat, so
That doesn't mean anything. It's definitely there.
no. I mean the groove got less pronounced with the hat.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
might be confirmation bias. Is that what I'm trying to say here?
It could be. You're looking for evidence
looking
to prove
for-
your
yeah.
point, and then you find something that
That
yeah,
could prove
might-
your point,
fair.
but there's no correlation.
my mom had
Anyway.
had
Science.
non-confirmed bias. She's convinced I'm allergic to cats. I'm convinced that I'm not. She called me on the phone one day, and it looked like I had a cold, and she's like, "Oh, okay."
See the cat
And then-
ugly, fucking idiot.
I live with a cat,
It's because
And-
Anakin's there.
and I there was one time she called me. It looked like I had a cold. Okay, she thinks it's the cat, right? That's something evidence towards it. Then I come back down this week. I don't look like I have a cold, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Yeah, I think you're allergic to cats." And I'm like, "On what bias?" And she's like, "Well, you had a cold that one time." And I'm like, "I didn't this time. There's no correlation.
Well,
this is not correlation without causation. This is just not correlation.
This is just not right at all.
What are you asserting?"
So I understand why you might not believe your mother because she's your mother and she's going to try to
Oh, here we
diagnose
go.
her little baby boy. However, your mom is a nurse.
Yeah, well, I was there when I got allergy tested. He sticks the many
yeah.
needles in your arm and you see which ones puff up.
Maybe
The Keflex one puffed up. The cat one was like it might have been on a freckle. And the doctor was like, "Yeah, just Keflex." And my mom looked, she's like, "What's that one? What's maybe that one?" And he's like, "It's cats." I'm like, "Fuck."
What's What is Keflex?
Keflex is like I know it's like a medicine.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
an antibiotic, maybe.
Cool.
Are any of you guys allergic to anything interesting? That's a fun-
Ibuprofen.
Penicillin.
Really? That's
Penicillin. You're not gonna talk that one. That can, like that's like
Yeah, those are bad.
Yeah, they are.
I have to bring that.
They
up
looked at me.
often.
They were like, "Yeah, I do that all the time." They were like, even like when I got my shot on Sunday, they were like, "All right, if you have a headache, like just take some ibuprofen." They were like, "Are you on blood thinners?" I was like, "Technically, my antidepressants thin my blood a bit, so like I couldn't take ibuprofen to begin with, and now
Yeah.
I definitely can't." And then they were like, "Oh, you're
That-
allergic to ibuprofen."
that must
I
have
was
been
like,
a fun thing to figure out.
And they were just, "Oh yeah, my lips swell." Like it's like I'm
Mom,
not like
I have a
like I'm sure
headache.
Tyler would die if penicillin was inserted to him.
Well, that's because penicillin like direct.
Correct,
injected
right into your
bloodstream.
bloodstream. But like ibuprofen, when I just take like an Advil, my lips puff up. My throat closes like it just gets inflamed. It doesn't close.
All right. I was
And
gonna
it-
say the lips just puffing up. That's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Oh,
Big
it's
lips
fucking
are considered
hilarious.
attractive
just
in
go-
some
They
circles,
just
right?
go,
Yeah, look at Angelina Jolie.
But-
It's their whole thing.
Yeah. Why
No,
not like
that's
My-
how it-
some,
yeah.
my
some
headache's
bees
gone.
on your lips, you know? And then
No,
like,
it doesn't even work.
I'm allergic to bees.
Yeah,
so
smear
double-
You're
some
allergic to
bee,
bees?
essence of bee
Yeah.
on your lips, and then
Those
you'll
are
have
the two
big, full
things.
lips.
Oh my
Those are the
god.
two things I'm allergic to. are
Have you ever gotten
bees
stung by a
and-
bee?
I have on my eye.
Did your eye fall out or
Did you
something?
die?
It swelled up to like the size of my fist,
My
like straight
goodness.
up like this.
Oh.
Yeah, so my house had a bee
You look like an Animal
infestation
Crossing
once.
character.
Yeah.
They so the bees set up like a bee home in our
hive, yeah.
that's the one. In,
No, it's a better
to
word.
live in a bee.
I love a
home.
bee home. I love bee home better.
they
Continue.
set up their bee home in my AC unit. So it resulted in a really interesting infestation in my house because our house was now full of bees because they could come in through like the air system, but because it was cold, they couldn't fly. So my house, so the house
We were just like hanging out.
the house was infested.
Crawling up
You're probably picturing like head to toe bees, not like that, but like there
No,
were a
I'm
lot
picturing,
of
like, a
bees in the
couple.
house,
Every once in a while, you'll
and
see
they
a
were
bee.
like on the wall, on the furniture, on the floor, but they couldn't fly around.
Mhm.
And I
Wait,
was
bees
sitting-
can't fly in the cold? I had no idea that was a thing.
That's the whole thing. If you catch a bee, but you don't want to kill it, but you want to get rid of it or something,
put it in the freezer.
You can freeze it for a little bit, and then it stops moving, not dead. Stops moving, and then you chuck it outside.
I
and
thought
then
I
it'll-
thought you just kind of cryo freeze
up.
the
If
bee
you
with
have
that.
it-
Like I knew that existed, but I thought you just cryo freeze.
Well,
the bee.
you can put it on a leash if you have like
Yeah,
a
you
little.
can.
Like, fishing
If you have a
line.
little, yeah. Anyway,
If you have a bee to the point where you could put it in a freezer, why can't you just put it outside?
Well,
Can I come back?
I don't know the logistics of why you would do it.
anyway, Tyler, bee infestation,
So,
crawling on the walls and stuff.
I sit on the couch. This is the discovery of the bee infestation. I sit on the couch, feel something crawling up my back, and I'm like, oh, bug on my back, probably a fly or something. And I just grab it, like literally grab it, and I open my hand, saw it was a bee, and it was like, you done fucked up. It didn't sting me until I was like looking at it like this and it stung my finger, and I was like, it was the first time in my life I'd ever been stung by a bee.
Oh, so you went, ow, this hurts, whatever.
Oh, I knew I was allergic to them.
Oh.
I was like, oh, problem, mom.
Oh, no.
Mom,
get
issue.
the bee cream.
And
yeah.
she was like, yeah, we did all the things you have to do when you're allergic to something that stings you. And my finger was, this is not, fingers don't swell that much. So it was a little annoying, hurt, and I was like, whatever, I'll move on. The next day,
Oh no,
this was dramatic. This is like out of a horror movie. I talk about this all the time.
Here's Tyler's story for everybody that always looks forward to them.
This is a quick one. In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Well documented that when I was in high school, my hair was like longer than Mike's and yours.
Yeah.
Like it was down below my shoulders.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ready for the shower. I'm in my underwear, and I'm walking into the shower. And I now know we have a bee infestation. Like it had been documented. And I'm walking into my shower, and I feel something crawling on my forehead under my hair.
No.
So I'm like, oh no. And I lift my hair up in the mirror, and I just see the bee crawling around my forehead. And I was like, okay, Mom, come, I'm not gonna move. You gotta come deal with this bee. And she was like on it. And she comes in, the bee now is like nestled himself into my eyebrow.
Oh, I hate it.
He's like,
And I'm like, she's just chilling. He hasn't stung me. And she's like, all right, I'm just gonna like flick him.
No.
No, that's.
And I was
no.
I was like, yeah, it makes sense to me. I can't think of what else you would do.
I agree.
I'd flick.
And she flicks it, and it had like, I guess like grabbed my hair, and she just flicked it, and it just like didn't go anywhere. And it was like,
Now it's pissed.
but it didn't sting me. And I was like, now I'm terrified. I'm like, it's like watching
It's
us.
angry now.
And
like,
she grabbed tweezers, and she was like, I'm gonna
No!
rip it out of your
It's not
eyebrow.
a tick!
And I was like,
Keep picking.
and I was like, and she grabs tweezers, and when she grabbed it with a tweezer, it stung my like eyelid.
oh,
Dude, Mama Chiaffi messed up.
Dude, literally,
Or,
the instant the bee didn't come off with the flick,
I'm
I'd be
done.
Like, fuck, keep flicking.
oh no! At that
Call
point,
the fire
I-
department!
No, at
Rip it
that
out,
point,
like-
B lives on my face. B lives.
Yeah.
I'm
okay, you
cool.
earned
She's like still
Yeah.
trying to, and she was also trying to rip it out of my eyebrow. I'm like, it stung me already. Like, just do whatever at this point.
And then she's like, okay.
Bah!
and
Then
then we went to the hospital and stuff, and it was fun.
That's rough.
Like Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, like literally Animal Crossing.
Oh
I couldn't go to camp like that whole week because I just couldn't see.
yeah.
because it was
What about your other eye?
Speaking of allergic,
my whole face was swollen.
Wow.
I was able. It was like right eye was a little squinty, left eye was like weird pus monster.
Yeah. Speaking of
Wouldn't
allergies in
recommend
camp, so I lived in Florida for like 3 years
Yeah.
when I was
Oh.
from like as I turned 8 to right before I turned 11. So it's like 3 years. And we went to summer camp. Obviously, the Florida's hot as shit, so of course you go to summer camp.
Mhm.
What else are you gonna do? And so I go and we go to the beach, and they put sunscreen on me because we're at the beach, and I break out in this awful red rash.
Ibuprofen sunscreen.
Yeah, totally. But it's just like prickly. Like it's prickly red dots
Bees
that
on the
look like
sunscreen.
it looks like I got bit by a bunch of spiders or stung by a bunch of bees because I'm not allergic to bees.
Spider stun.
Spider bee sunscreen. Yeah.
Who replaced all the sunblock with spiders?
They look so similar.
So find out I'm allergic to some types of sunscreen. So they were like, well, you either need to bring your own sunscreen or wear a shirt the whole time. And I was like, okay. And my mom was like, we don't have money to afford your own sunscreen.
or a shirt.
So I just wore a shirt.
So you're not going to summer camp.
So I just wore a shirt. Turns out, though, I have awful acid reflux that when I get very warm, I break out in hives.
Again.
So the sun and sunscreen, both allergic. I'd be like,
Did you need like special sunscreen?
no, it's just like sunscreen without some sort of. We had to figure out what.
Can you like take out a loan to like?
yeah,
yeah.
I understand, like, you know, some families are more well off than others, but like a bottle of sunscreen
Yeah, what?
is like
$5?
Yeah.
No, I was going to figure out. It was the issue of what we didn't. My mom was like, it itched too. So
Yeah,
like, my mom was like, we're not
buying
gonna.
all these different sunscreens.
Correct.
Oh, you're not gonna
Find
take
out.
you to the doctor to figure out
Correct.
what? Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Correct. So it
Fair.
happens, and I still break out in hives at all times if I'm very warm.
I feel like you're really warm all the time.
I
though.
am.
I've never seen you break out in hives.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I've gotten real good at hiding it.
We'll cook you this summer.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Is it always like
It's,
borderline hives, or are they always like on your nipples? And that's
It's
why I've
it's
never
usually
seen
my legs and my wrists.
Most people have to like eat stuff to trigger an allergic reaction, but with you, I could prank you. I can get a bunch of sunscreen on my hand and be like,
I'm not
"Put her
allergic to
here,
sunscreen.
pal."
I'm not allergic to sunscreen anymore. Don't
Hey,
ask me how.
it. You have to
Regular
take the whole
sunscreen.
fucking sun.
I tried it one day,
How's
like when I
going?
was like 18. I was like, I'm tired of this. I was like, I'm tired of wearing a shirt or in the summer and having like a farmer's stand.
So I'm gonna go past the point that you apparently grew out of an allergy, which I didn't know was possible.
It's very
Yeah,
possible.
Very-
it happened,
Why,
yeah,
why did
any
you
allergy.
try it once? Say, fuck it, I'm done being allergic.
Well, it's
And
like
I'm
the-
just like,
Because at 18, I was like, I'm an adult now. I'm gonna make my own decisions, and just went, hey.
Here's a bad one.
It was,
Oh, yeah.
it was like a rashy thing.
Yeah, it was just
like,
it wasn't
oh
like
no,
I'm
hospital
gonna
trip.
die. It
All
was,
right.
it was straight up just like it's like a prickly red rash. Like
It's like the kid who's like, I want to know what peanut butter tastes like. Damn it, and pops a Reese's.
pops a Reese's in his mouth and goes, Mom!
Oh, Tyler finished his drink.
That was a
It's
quick
the
one.
Tyler finished his drink part of the episode. Woohoo!
This is the first time we've brought attention to it, I think.
I am not allergic to anything except sometimes pollen. Only some years. It's so,
I mean, I'm
so
allergic to pollen
strange.
too, but
Some years,
that's just the thing.
some
Yeah.
years I'm just squeaky clean, and then other years I'm like, I'm like the girl from Ned's Declassified who gets really ugly during the spring because she has
Lisa
the
Zemo?
allergies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lisa Zemo.
Dude, that gimmick was actually really silly and funny.
Because she would be sneezy and gross in the
Yeah.
spring,
She's
and then come like
"Hi,
winter.
Cookie."
Come winter, she's hot as shit. It's so funny.
It was silly.
It's very funny.
Silly. I don't remember a lot of that show. I just remember that. What's the girl's name?
Mose.
Mose.
Is that her name?
Mose,
in the
Cookie, and
show?
Ned. Yeah.
Mose.
Yeah.
What is it short for?
Her
Mosley.
last
Moses?
Name, her last name is Mosley.
What was
Yeah.
her first name?
I don't remember.
Did they ever tell you?
They
must
probably
have been a
sure.
secret.
They definitely
Jennifer.
did.
Jennifer Mosley.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Mosley.
Mo-
What was the hotel in
I
Zack and
watched,
Cody's at Moe's Beat?
That's
Mose
Mose
B.
B.
Mr. Mosby.
But I was just gonna
well,
say-
London owned the. It was the tip.
It was
Right.
the tip. Did you know that
Tipton
Brenda
Hotel.
Song and Macaulay Culkin just had a kid? Did you know they were married?
Who the hell's Macaulay Culkin?
From Home Alone?
I know. Wait,
I
really?
didn't know Brenda.
Yeah,
Song
right?
and Macaulay
I had
Culkin.
no idea.
That's
Are
a Disney
they
baby.
married?
I think so.
No, wedlock.
You can just have a
You
baby.
can just have
not
a
be
baby.
married.
But like, yeah,
That's
they are.
what it's called.
Either way, they are together, and they have been apparently for a while. And I had
That's
no
crazy.
idea.
Isn't Macaulay Culkin like
Oh yeah,
what?
like a massive drug addict.
No,
Or he used to
yeah.
be.
years ago.
It was-
He's
yeah.
good now.
I have a picture of him in my head, but I think it's just Steve Buscemi mixed with the Home Alone kid. So,
That's probably
No, he
right.
kind of grew up to be a
Uh-huh.
Steve Buscemi type.
Mixed with the Home Alone kid. Yeah,
so I'm not that
He's
far
doing
off.
fine
That's
though.
pretty
He's much
cool.
better now.
Dang.
he's much
We
better now.
I watch a
so.
YouTube channel and he pops up on like often.
Oh, that's
he's,
fun.
he's doing good.
That's good. Brenda Song is the voice on one of my favorite shows right now, Amphibia on Disney.
Oh yeah,
You
Is that
guys
still
have
going
caught
on?
it.
That
we
show?
did.
Yeah, you guys
It's
have caught
fun.
a
The
few
show is
episodes.
fun from what I've
It's
seen.
so
From what you
funny.
showed
pretty
me.
fun.
It's so funny, dude.
toads
and
were cool.
Brenda Song, she was good in Zack and Cody.
Oh,
she
yeah.
was good on New Girl when she was on there for a little bit.
She was on New Girl for a little bit.
For a little
Is
bit.
Yeah.
Brenda Song Lyndon Tipton?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's very good on Amphibia. Crazy thing about Amphibia, one of the main characters, the Grandpa Toad, Hot Pot or Frog, Hot Pop, he's voiced by Bill Farmer, who does Goofy.
Yeah.
So you've got Brenda Song and the voice actor of Goofy going back and forth in these emotional scenes, and it's just like, I know who you are, so this is funny, but if I didn't, this would be really intense.
Brenda Song.
but it's still really good.
Brenda Song is the human. Correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Anne Boone Choi. Yeah.
I don't know what that character's name is. I just know it's the human
that's her. I just
in
told
Amphibia.
you, ding
Thank you.
dong.
Wait, her name's Ambood Choi?
Anne, A-N-N-E.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Doesn't that spell Anne?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yes,
You-
Anne.
it can be Anne.
We're all saying the
Annie
same
is
You
thing.
made it
I-E.
sound like it was
I-E.
one whole word.
Oh,
I
yes.
was like her name's like fucking just straight up kombucha. Like,
Anne Bucha. Hello, I'm Anne Buchoy. Dude, that's how people used to refer to me in high school. Not as Anne Buchoy, relax.
As Nick Keller?
As Nick Eller.
Nick Eller.
Oh, Nick Eller, how are you? And I'm just
Classic.
like, my name's not Nick Eller. but go on.
Nickellal. Yep.
And something that bothers people a lot, my old Twitter handle used to be It's Nick Keller, ITSNICKKELLER.
Ooh.
And they'd be like, oh, what's your Twitter? And I'd be like, it's Nick Keller. And they're just like, can't find it. I'm like,
and then you type it.
yeah, and I'm like, ITS, and they're like, oh. You're just an idiot, huh? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I've changed it since
might
then,
be.
but yeah.
Does he also do the voice of Goofy in Kingdom Hearts? We know.
Oh, that's a great question.
The Kingdom Hearts Goofy voice actor is the Goofy
Goofy-
voice actor.
so
I believe
yes.
Donald is a new one.
Donald is a new one. I knew one. I couldn't remember which one. I know one of them's original and one of them's not, and I couldn't remember.
Once I found out that it was the genuine, real-ass voice of Goofy who says, like, that's the guy that's not Xehanort and other
It's
similar
so good.
Kingdom Hearts, Sora! It's Sephiroth!
Dude, honestly, I
You know?
I think I would pay a lot of money to hear Bill Farmer do Hot Pop's voice and be like, it's Sephiroth! if you've heard him, he's very like country bumpkin, like old man. It's Sephiroth, kids!
So we're gonna have his character recite his Goofy lines from Kingdom
Dude,
Hearts.
I'm sure he's got like a cameo or something.
You'd be surprised that a
And
lot
he does
of
or doesn't have
probably
a cameo.
doesn't, to be honest.
I feel like voice actors having cameos is like genius.
Very
yeah,
I
but
agree.
like also I feel like Bill Farmer, one, old, two,
How old?
I don't know. I just see him as Hot Pop, I guess. So Hot Pop is like 68 or something. But
Frogs can live that
fucking
long?
You think Hop
No.
Pop's only 68?
in the show, he says he's 68 in
Well,
the
what
show.
is he in
What was he
years.
telling the truth?
Yeah, wait, what's the conversion for frog
so
years?
what's the
I'll look it
conversion
up.
for
That
frog?
sounds important.
all right, hit me up with how old Bill Farmer is.
All right,
Oh
first
yeah,
off,
Bill Farmer. How old is he?
Bill
But
Farmer,
yeah, regardless,
age.
I've been watching a lot of good TV. right
68
now.
years old.
Holy
shit.
crap.
So he just plays himself. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Frog years.
Frog to human years, dude. Frog to
Conversion.
human years.
Look, you know what kind
It'll
of
do
frog
it
he is?
automatically.
Orange.
What kind of frog
so-
he is?
So 10 years for a frog is the equivalent of 70 to 80 human years.
So he's 9.
Or you could go the other way.
Or he's like so what would that be?
900.
700.
No, more than that.
More, yeah.
68 times.
Yeah, times times.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Jesus fuck.
That's
He's
true.
like a fucking
That-
world. He's
that-
when the universe was born.
that whole dog years
With
thing
Dennis.
is like fucking dog shit. though.
Well,
it's like-
7 years. Yeah.
Yeah, why my dog living at 130?
Yeah, dog years don't make any sense.
It's because I think like it's established for like dogs that don't live terribly long. So like to equate
Like a
a
chihuahua?
7-year-old dog to a
Yeah.
times 7 is 49, right? A 49-year-old human. So a dog that lives to 12 is like human length.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why.
But then there's the little shit dogs that are like, I'm 17 and can still move.
Yep.
Yeah. My parents recently got those little dogs, and they were like,
Ugh.
it's easier because when they get old, we're not gonna have to like lift them up. And I'm like, yeah, they're gonna outlive you though.
Yeah, they are.
I'm sure the dogs are like,
And now I have to take
Yeah.
care of them.
I mean, I don't mind. They're cute, but
Yeah.
my dogs are 3 and 5 right now. My parents are only like 50, so hopefully,
I'd be
Dogs
shocked if
go
those
before my
dogs
parents,
outlive your
but-
parents.
I mean, shit.
Hey man,
I mean,
with the way
are
the
they-
world's going now,
They
who
could
knows?
be evil. They could be like your parents are sleeping and they both like get a pillow each. Just
So Tammy is about, I think, like 30 pounds, and Ellie is like 18.
I mean,
Yeah.
the 30 pounds itself could probably just like suffocate you just from like.
if they work
Yeah, you
together
can
on
30.
Oh,
if
no,
they-
I know, but
if
like-
they work together on one pillow, maybe.
They
Yeah.
they argue a lot. They're fighters. They don't really get along.
Really? I thought
I mean, they like lay together and stuff, but like they'll get like jealous over each other's space. Like, why does Ellie get to lay up with mom and dad when you're sleeping? Why do I have to lay at the foot of the bed? And at 4 a.m, they're like,
I thought Tammy didn't like people that weren't your mother though.
yes.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
So like she gets jealous of everyone or just the mom? Like what if the little new ones like chilling with dad?
Tammy doesn't get jealous. Ellie gets jealous. The new one.
Oh.
And she's way more assertive than Tammy because Tammy's anxious in the way of like, don't look at me.
Not like Nancy.
Please-
The opposite way.
Please don't look at me. And Ellie is just like, I'm anxious where if you come up to me and I didn't want that, I'm gonna go.
Oh, I have a bunch of cat scratches on my hand because she'll sleep on my lap for
Who's
like
she?
2 hours. My cat Ahsoka, and by my I mean technically my housemates. She'll sleep on my lap for like 2 hours, and then she'll wake up and she'll start scratching my hand, and then like hiss, and I'm like, all right, you can leave.
Meanwhile, there's
And,
my
like
cat.
she wants to leave, but she just doesn't.
Meanwhile, my cat for the past like 6 months has just been like attached to my face at all times, or attached to Tyler, who is deathly allergic to cats.
I'm not
deathly allergic, but like
cats.
there was one time Tyler was over at my house, and my cat, and he loves my cat. My cat loves him,
Yeah.
and he just like the cat was just like rubbing against his face,
Yeah.
and he left, and he climbed over his shoulder and whipped his tail fully in Tyler's mouth, and Tyler looked directly over me and went.
And Tyler went,
Your boy's gonna need a better
And I sprinted to my bed.
Take me home, please.
It was so funny.
I gotta say, I've never been the hugest fan of cats growing up. We never had them in my house, and
Love
anytime
cats.
I saw them, they were just so neutral. They're like, you see them when you walk in the door, and then they run. They're gone. That's all the cats I knew
Yeah.
growing up. I know many cats. The cats all have different personalities. They can be very different. But in high school, I was dating this girl whose family owned, I think at the time was 13 cats.
Too many.
Too many.
And way too many for sure. And she had one favorite, Daryl. And
Not enough favorites. You have 13, to be
Yeah.
honest.
whatever. So that's not my business anymore.
Daryl's
So-
probably dead.
Cats lived a
That's
long time.
Oh god, I think he was like 6 or 7, and that was like 7 years ago.
Nope, that cat is still alive unless it had a tragic end.
He might be cooking.
They lived for like 20 years.
Or a caller?
I mean,
Call her up. She won't mind.
I'm not gonna call her.
Is this the
She might still love you.
Hulu one?
Oh, it could have been.
No, not the Hulu one.
No, that was college.
We did
Anyways,
promise when Andrew was on that we'd tell that story. So
we will.
We've
but,
told that story thousands.
and we'll do it again because fuck you. We'll hear it from his mouth this time. Anyways, this cat, she just like loved this cat, and if this cat was around, I was not getting a hand job. And I was a very horny boy who wanted a hand job all the time. I don't need one every day now. I didn't need one every day
you just
back
do it
then.
yourself now. That's why.
I did it myself back then too, but then I'd go to my girlfriend's house and was like, please touch my penis, I'm 16.
Please.
Anyways, if the cat was around, there was no shenanigans going on. It was like, let's pet Daryl and watch, what's the movie with the horses, Disney?
Spirit. Oh yeah.
Let's watch Spirit.
That's DreamWorks.
Oh, it is.
That's the one, though.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Disney DreamWorks, sure. She's like, let's pet the cat and watch Spirit. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do today. Thanks so much. I'll just go tuck this.
I thought you ran into the house screaming, please touch my penis.
Well, if Daryl's around, I'm not getting my penis.
Meanwhile, Lee and I'll have sex on my bed, not knowing the cat is literally curled up in the corner.
See, like, I always feel super guilty.
I hate it.
Felt super guilty as a kid. Like when nobody was home. So we used to have gates up in my room and my sister's room because the dog would come in and like anything
Like,
astray, they'd just be like, doesn't matter what it is, like a sock. Yummy.
Fully
any
eat
food,
or just rip apart.
Rip apart.
Okay.
Eat any food or food adjacent things. Like I think my old dog ate like. He used to really like the EOS eggs, like the lip balm.
Oh,
If he got his mouth on those, he would just. I think the worst thing he ever ate was like coconut oil, like something that was for my mom's like face. He ate like a whole tin of it.
So he just likes anything that goes on your face.
He liked anything that smelled good enough to him, I guess.
I guess so.
But anyways, if I was home alone, I'd leave the door open because who cares, right? Whatever. I can hear them come home. My bedroom window is right by the driveway, and I'll be jerking it, and the dog just pulls up to the gate and looks in. I'm just like, hey.
Just like,
and then he walks away. I'm like, well, I can't
do it
now. I'm gonna keep going.
I straight up go.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah.
I go, leave, please.
You need to get out of here.
I just have the door closed.
Yeah.
I don't. I close my door anyway, but in the process is taking the cat and bringing.
Oh
it
yeah, if the door is closed, the cat's not in the room. I can't lock the cat in my room anyway. So.
All right, listen, kitty, I'm about to jerk off, so get in here.
Grab by the scruff, put it on bed. All right, watch and learn.
You do you.
Oh my god, wait, that's kind of fucked up.
It's a little fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what's going on.
Maybe not. I feel like if you take a dog's like nuts out fast enough, they'll never even realize what's going on. They'll be like, oh, my brain didn't figure out what sex was because you snipped my nuts off at like 2 months.
Charlie still has his balls.
Charlie
Good for
who?
him.
My dog at 15.
Good for him.
He comes every now and again. Disgusting.
Really?
At 15, this kid's
I
still
don't
nutting?
know about like right now, but like throughout having a dog not be neutered, like he'll be like humping a pillow, and every now and again it's like, ew,
Wait, all right, gross question. Is it like, is it human-like?
I have
or is it a little
never
different?
interacted with it.
Okay.
I've only heard.
I need an update. I need you to look at it next time because I'm
Alright,
very
I'm
curious.
not actively searching.
Every day you come home, you check under
He's
everything.
15. I don't think it's ever gonna happen again.
It just goes.
he just does like
15 times 7?
2 pumps and then
Over. What is that? Probably like over. It's over 100.
He humps my stepmom's leg all the time, so she's the one that's intimately
it's like
familiar.
over 90.
Is it not 100 yet?
15
might be.
times 7 is definitely over 100.
Yeah,
Because seven times 10 is
70.
70.
Well, I broke it down
Plus
like
5 times 7 is
3.5
35,
times.
35, so 105. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I broke it down 3.5 times 30, and I was like, that's over 90. That's all I needed. My brain is mysterious.
Mine works the exact same way Andrew's did, where it went
It's
10,
fives and tens,
and then
yeah.
5s. Yep, easily.
Me and-
5s, 10s, and 2s. That's how everything works.
We have a rabbit. I may have talked about him before. I'm not going to tell the
Here?
full story.
What kind of
No.
cum does he have?
Oh, no.
That's a great question.
Oh no,
Oh,
I was kidding.
So we didn't know that he was a boy, so he grew big old balls, and we were just like, "Oh,
rodents
this
grow
might."
massive balls.
It's impressive, but they got a fucking fat nut,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
They got a
Rodents
fat
usually
nut.
just have like a
well,
ton
think
of
of bunnies
babies.
and how like they're known for replicating.
Yeah, well, I was
But
gonna
isn't
say,
there like a
fucking, like,
million
rabbits
in
is
a
an
square
expression.
centimeter? Like they don't need that much.
Yeah. Well, it's called an R strategist, and I'll tell you about it later.
R strategist?
It's a biology thing.
Oh, all right.
I'm
Why
not
do you
talking
know about it?
I took a class in high school. It's the only thing I remember from that class.
Not that the mitochondria is the
Mitochondria.
powerhouse of the cell.
That wasn't in biology.
Yes,
That
it
was-
is.
That was in middle school.
biology.
Biology.
Though.
Science class.
Anyway, continue.
Anyways, this rabbit, before we got him nut removed or whatever you call it, neutered,
Rhymes with nut removed.
hair in my mouth. Anyways, this fucking kid was just like, this rabbit was just like, hey, I got balls now. I went through puberty.
Slap,
Time
slap,
to come
slap,
as
slap,
much as I
slap.
can. And dude, literally before we got him neutered, and even after, he would what's a good word for this? That isn't cum. Like
Splooge, skeet,
whatever
you want.
What kind of word are we looking for? Like a PG word?
Correct,
or
correct.
Just like I'm running down the street
we've
and
said cum a lot already.
Yeah,
so-
I'm thinking like skeet.
Okay.
Dude, he would literally just be like, he would literally just be sitting in the kitchen like chewing, and then he'd move, and there'd just be like a clear
A pile of cum
It
just
was like, all right, thank
It's
you.
happened.
now,
Ew.
now, did that look like human cum?
No, it was. I mean, I only remember seeing
Orange,
it
like carrots.
after we got his nuts taken off, and it was clear.
Yes, well, that's because there's no
So-
sperm in it. That's why.
Yeah.
Is that what makes it white?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
makes it
sperm.
cloudy.
Yeah,
Wow.
if your cum's not cloudy, you can't have babies.
You're infertile.
I wish.
What
We
do
still
you?
don't know where you come. It's still a mystery.
I don't even know.
So maybe
for all I know,
you
it
are
could be clear.
infertile.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
clarify
that
what they're
rabbit
talking
cum.
about right now, because this is a very important topic. Me and Andrew made a bet once because when we lived together, I used to take out the garbage. He would never do it. It was always me. And
That makes sense.
I left an empty
That
bag.
tracks.
It was an empty bag, a new bag, fresh bag. And then we used to have a code for when we were masturbating in the room. And it was usually just like licking pineapples in the room or like telling my mom I hate her in my room or in the room. Stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
At that point,
Or-
I'm
or
going,
we
"Hey,
just-
Tyler,
we
I'm
just-
jerking off. Don't come
Sometimes
in."
we do. It's for fun.
And sometimes we would just
Ben
be
and
like,
Liv were always like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck."
The nut
you,
mix up,
go
mix
for a
up.
walk or something.
and then
I'm like,
sometimes
"Alright."
we would be like bugs, and it just
Bugs?
kind of be known. But anyways, he texted me that one time. I was like, okay. And then I go in the room and I look in the garbage can. Just I don't know. I guess I wanted to know how many tissues he used. I don't know. And
Yeah,
then
why
there-
are you looking?
I'm a little freak, I guess. I don't know. And then I was like, "There's no tissues in there."
Did you
And
come in the?
And then I
Who
was
knows?
like, Andrew, I need to ask you something really important. Where do you come? And he was like, why do you want to know? I was like, well, there's no tissues in the garbage can. So where do you come if there's no tissues? He's like, I'll never tell you. And then
Or just a
what did-
designated towel that you
what
then
did-
wash.
what-
I'll never tell anyone. It's
What-
still a secret to this day.
what we came to the conclusion that either it's
You
like a
came
towel-
to the conclusion. We
Either-
didn't
okay,
come to any
sorry.
conclusion.
Andrew
Listen,
knows.
Andrew told me that one of my predictions wasn't close, but he liked the idea.
Which was?
I'm assuming every dorm across the country has the same bed set up,
Yeah.
where like you can screw it together. I think that Andrew
Oh.
comes right into the slot.
Oh, you said this.
if you wanna like make bunk beds, and then when he leaves, it's whoever like moves the bed's problem, and they lift it up, and then
And he's just stuck.
it either oozes out, or you have like 4 candles.
That's awful.
I've disconfirmed that one. One of the few I've disconfirmed.
I came to the conclusion that he's a shooter. You know, some men are sputterers, others
Yeah,
are
yeah,
shooters.
yeah.
He's a major shooter and opens the window and just boom right out.
Right.
I mean, it can't be in the room. I've dug through his laundry. I have not done that.
Why? Because I'm a little freak.
Because I'm a freak.
Yeah, no, my money's on like allocated piece of
Towel,
laundry
yeah.
that gets cleaned
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
Stop doing
Don't
that.
tell me what to live my fucking life.
Here, let me tap on the table with the mic on the table. Buh, buh, buh. You're welcome, viewer.
I can't wait to get a
I
fucking
mean,
boom arm or
you
something.
can't put your money on anything. It's like, how could you put bets on it? It's like
Well-
putting a bet on a horse race that's never going to end.
Well, here's how.
It's not like it's going to be in my will.
if you
Why not?
If you mean you could make a one-time bet and turn profit.
Well, yeah, I could.
You could be like anyone. You could be like anyone who wants to know.
You get
We'll
$5.
get together on this date. $5 entry fee.
Oh, and then I get a cut.
You place a bet of where you think I come, and then if you're right, you get a certain amount back, but the rest goes to you.
All
Yeah.
right. And
You
there's
get
no
it,
chance
like,
I could lose
well,
money.
I
on
would
this.
No,
argue
0%.
as long as you get more than 4 people, you're turning a profit. 'Cause
Yeah.
You could just be like, you bet $5, it means you get your 5 and 5 back.
All right, well, you three need
So-
one more person.
So,
I think Gil's here somewhere.
yeah, no, I think.
Do it on the live stream.
I think that
Yeah.
would be.
Then we get a lot of people.
Oh my god. I think,
I didn't even think about like, the audience and all
Yo,
that.
channel boy.
I think that would be a really good
Discord,
idea, Andrew,
Venmo.
to do that.
Yeah,
Because
because you're a little freak.
your dad really needs help paying
God.
for
The yacht.
the yacht.
Oh yeah, wait, I don't need money. Fuck you guys.
Dad, I feel bad that you paid for college, so I wanted to give you this month's payment on the yacht and give it to him in full. And you're like, he's like, this is a shot in the dark. I don't know how much yachts cost every month. Andrew, you just gave me 10 grand. Where'd you get 10 grand? It's like, well, you see, Dad, fucking.
I set this up in college.
Well, you
so
see,
that
Dad, 2,000 people wanted to know.
on my
No one
moderately
ever guessed
successful
light bulb.
YouTube channel that I'm a part of.
Ew, filling a light
Light
bulb.
bulb, like,
Oh, and then turning it on.
It's the college ones. You take down the glass, you
come
put
on.
it in, put it back up.
So you're
Like
turning
you're
on the light bulb.
And
You're coming
everyone's
in the light.
looking in the bed and the laundry. No one looks up.
You're coming in the light fixture, not the light bulb.
Dude, he does.
Copy.
I think Andrew's got a full fledged. I'm trying to picture the room. You had a poster, right?
Yeah. I think we
On the
had a
wall?
poster.
I think
Do we have a poster up?
I just think.
Yeah.
I think you probably did like
Shawshank.
a Shawshank, and he had like a hole.
Let's dig it out with a spoon.
hollow.
There's a glory hole behind.
And what, you spackled it before we left?
No,
Every
the
time.
poster's just still up.
That poster's
Speaking of Andrew making a mistake when moving out of college. Oh my fucking god, I love this story so much. Andrew lived in a hall at our school called
In City
College Hall. College Hall. It was called College Hall. Okay.
They didn't name that one very creative.
No, not at all.
Not in the
And
slightest.
him and our good, him and our good,
Least excited.
yeah, him and our good friend Jack lived together. Best friend, greatest friend,
We like Jack.
and
Oldest and dearest.
yeah.
Sorry.
I can't believe this.
So
You're my oldest and dearest.
So as many of you know, Andrew's a little bit of a idiot sometimes. A very forgetful man.
Yeah.
More
Proof is
than
in the pudding.
More than
No brain.
me. No
That's not what I
brain.
was referring to.
I
I was
know.
referring to the Birdo logo.
No brain at all. So
Brain lag.
we're all leaving for this semester, you know. Bye. Oh, we'll see you soon. Me and Andrew don't live too far from each other, so he's like, yeah, I'll see you in a few weeks, whatever. And so in our
See you
like
tomorrow.
group text or something, he leaves a few days before me, I think, and he's like, "Is anyone still at New Paltz?" And I was just like, yeah, why? What's up?" He's like, "I left my TV in my room," and I was like, "How did you leave your TV in your room? It's big and obvious, and the room is not that big." And you know what this fucking kid says to me? Do you want to say it or do you want to say
I'll
it?
say it looks so natural there.
Literally just on the desk. There's no sheets left on the bed, no clothes in the drawers, nothing on the walls. TV.
Big too, like
How does it
this
say how many
big.
inches? How many inches?
Like,
Like 32. What is that? 20. That's like 32
It's a
inches.
big ass TV.
It's big enough where it was unreasonable.
I'm like, it kind of looked like it was there when I came here.
the AC on the back.
Yeah, the AC didn't give it away to me.
Oh my god,
Nice.
dude!
I love that.
Luckily, your mom was on her way up there for something else, so she went and picked it up. But
We've
still fucking.
we've been jiving for about an hour. Do we need to get through these questions, or
They come when they come.
They come when they
You need
alright.
to tell me
They come when they come, just like you do.
This makes sense.
from your perspective before we go to the questions. You need to recount the Hulu story.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll expedite it because you said you didn't want it to be long.
Here's
But I have a request.
We got like
Mhm.
if everyone gets a request of how the story gets told, his is that it's not long. I want it to be in limerick form.
What is limerick? Can you fill me in?
Yeah, it's like how there once was a man from Peru who dreamed.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
getting a shoe. He woke up to find in the middle of the night to find that his dream was come true.
I'll try my hardest. I'd love to. What's your request, Mike?
those are good.
Just
Those
dump
are
one
good.
down.
All right. And I'll try to go fast.
I say you can tell it
No,
in 10 minutes. That's the timeline.
you don't have to say it that
No, I'm gonna
fast.
speed run it.
No,
No,
You're
no,
gonna
you're
speed
Hold
run
on,
it.
before I'm gonna get the clock going.
All right. Well, anyway, there once was a man from New Paltz who took a girl to the waltz.
Okay, it's working.
They jived and they fucked a lot, and they watched TV and Hulu a lot. Nick got the Nick got the password, and once he broke up with her, from him she never heard until her Hulu recommendations seemed off. Using her Hulu, Nick was yup. Sorry. A polite request to stop using it. And Nick said, "Surely you jest," but actually his specific words were "fuck that bitch" for the reason why he wouldn't stop using her Hulu. So change the password. She did, and the password she hid, and that now I want to give his password to her so that justice can
be
preserved.
Boom. That's fine. Just leave it there. So what?
that was pretty damn good.
Holy
Dude, you
fucking
nailed it.
shit!
That was
So
not bad.
now give them a regular.
No, I'm good.
I think they understood it.
Okay.
Nick stole this girl's password. She asked him to stop using her Hulu. He said no.
No, I said I did.
You said you
I
did
didn't know
lie.
that shit. You
Yes, he
lied?
did. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So then
She was
Andrew
mean
gave
to me.
you then
Fuck
gave
no,
her
I'm
a
trying
password,
to get
correct?
his password. He won't give it to me.
Right.
So he's trying to get my HBO Max password to give to this girl who neither of us have talked to in like 2 years.
It's also
So
why Andrew
From
doesn't.
him, she never heard.
So it's also why Andrew doesn't have access to the baseball channel because we won't give him the password.
I have access.
Yeah,
Right.
there's no way he gives her the
Does he?
baseball.
No,
I
I
don't know.
I wouldn't give her the baseball password, but it's no, I do because
Oh, so she can
it's,
watch all the games early?
I don't actually know
Just
the
like our
password,
pit-
but it's if I like
Later.
go log into YouTube, it's like, do you want to log into this account?
Oh,
And it
okay.
like auto
Oh, I
fills the
used to have
password.
it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Okay.
Because what you used to do, son of a bitch, you did the same thing you did to her. You used to I would watch like one Street Fighter video on the Mario Baseball channel on accident. And then Nick would go, "Hey, could you not watch Street Fighter videos on the baseball channel? I use that to watch what I like, and you're messing up my recommendations."
Yeah, that's a lot different than on Hulu. You know
you have a YouTube
you know if you
channel.
watch literally exclusively Street Fighter videos and then you watch one massage video, all your recommendations are massage videos.
I know, but you have a YouTube video that's yours to watch videos
channel?
with. Yeah, Crit Nick.
I don't watch videos on Crit Nick.
Why not?
I'm too far in now.
What do you mean?
My
too
watch
far
later
in?
list is so long and my likes list is thousands.
In baseball.
My likes list is like millions.
That's why, by the way, if you ever see a stray video that isn't a Mario Superstar Baseball video,
Which is
in-
very often,
in
by the way.
our
I've
playlist,
looked.
it is not very often.
There
I'll
was
kill
there was
you.
one. There were two in the baseball in this playlist.
The
Are our like
Oh,
videos
yeah.
public?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh,
no,
no.
the playlist.
I would save things to watch
Oh,
later,
you save
but
things.
sometimes I accidentally save it to like a season 6.
Oh.
So every once in a while, it'll just be like game. new item discovered in Zelda Switch theory, and then like game.
What gemstone universe character really spanks?
One of them was a magic video in the Barrel Banter one. I know that.
Oh yeah, there were like 3 more. I put like 3 videos in there on accident.
Oh, yeah.
That was my bad.
Nick would shower at college, and instead of like listening to music like a normal person, he would always listen to like fucking like conspiracy theories on like the newest episode of Steven Universe Future.
I watch YouTube videos while I'm showering.
Y'all are freaks, dude.
I don't do
Dude,
anything
I
while I
can,
shower.
if I'm not
videos.
consuming content or speaking every second of the day, I'm
dead.
toast.
My brain
I'm
goes.
toast.
Yeah.
But showers are for music.
No, they're not. That's what car rides are for.
I listen to I'm listening to.
You don't drive. Relax.
Okay.
Relax.
Not yet. You know what I listen to in the car when I'm driving though? Right now,
Nothing because you
absolutely
don't drive.
not. I have been practicing. I don't listen to anything so I can focus.
Yeah, you're still in the I need to focus and
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah, I do it with my eyes
remember
closed.
that. God damn
It's
it.
weird.
All right.
That red light.
It's straight up odd to think about for someone like you, probably, but like you eventually will stop focusing on driving.
Oh, and you just go.
Like it's like a background.
I've been
thing.
driving for almost 10 years, which is the wildest statement in my life. Like
That is a
you
long
start
time.
learning at 16. I'm 25.
I
Grandpa
guess you
Mike.
have been driving for almost 10 years.
I've had my license for 8.
You're 25?
I'm old.
Wow.
He's almost as old as
Why do
Dad.
we hang out with him? He's
I don't
so
know.
old.
I don't know, man.
I
Y'all are
suddenly
young as shit.
feel what is threatened? What is it called when someone's a predator? Preyed? No. Preyed upon. Yeah, I feel preyed upon. No,
Anyway,
I'm
go to the
calling him
questions,
a predator. I'm kidding.
You're of legal fucking age, no matter how old he is and how like you're.
Oh,
If Mike wants to bang you, it's allowed.
I'd probably say
As long
yes.
as he consents. Yes. Anyway.
Now who's the predator? It's me.
I'm just a cougar.
That's the.
You are
You're
a cougar.
I am.
Your
I am. My
girlfriend's
girlfriend is your age. She's younger than
she's
you.
younger than me. She's like 4 years
No,
younger.
she's
than you.
21.
She's
She's 22 now. She's 22 in March.
Oh, so it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like 8.
Yeah.
Call the fucking police.
She looks like she's 18 because she's 5'1" and a half.
She's not a half. Don't let her lie. to
I
you.
know she's
She's very adamant.
If she
of it.
listened to this and
I'm
heard
6'3"
it,
3/4.
I've heard her say and a half.
Yeah,
when
she
Mike
always
describes
has to-
how tall she is.
she always has to yell it. And I'm like, okay, I'll say it.
My little cousin
great.
was she was 9 years old, and when she wanted to describe like hey, I'm old enough to eat this candy or whatever, she said I'm almost turning 11 because she was like 9 and like 3/4. So meaning when she would be 10, she would be turning 11. So she's almost turning 11.
Well, I'm turning 40 soon.
Yeah, soon enough.
I'm more than halfway there.
Yeah.
So I guess that works.
I'm closer to
pretty
50
cute,
than I am to being born.
It's true.
Well,
Barely.
you're not going to be born again. I mean, I guess you could be born again.
Yeah, in some religions.
Christian.
Yeah, you just go get baptized.
I think I
happening.
was baptized.
That's not happening.
I was baptized.
I remember I was telling my mom,
baptized.
like, I don't believe in God. And she's like, yeah, but you're Baptist. I'm like, isn't that kind of like bullshit?
That's not how that works.
You know,
It's in your belief. It is not.
Yeah. like-
I got baptized, and then my parents didn't put me in religion class because they missed the deadline, and they were just like, "Well, fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah.
This
I-
man will grow up
I
with no
was-
God."
I would
was
not have
nothing.
taken
I
well
sat through
to,
religion. It sucked.
I would not have
I'm-
taken well
yeah.
to going somewhere every Sunday.
Oh no! Fuck no! I
It
would,
wasn't Sunday.
It's after
Religion
It
school.
was like Thursday
Yeah.
nights.
Yeah, it's
it was
after
the
school.
worst.
Wow.
They give
I
me-
had gay club.
You wanna
Anti-religion.
You know what was fun about religion? Just kidding, it wasn't. But like, the whole thing was like we're gonna read the Bible or whatever, and they give you like homework, and I just never did it. And they were like, if you don't do your homework, you're not gonna get fucking
Communion or
confirmed or whatever.
communion.
And I was like, okay. And they were like, what do you mean okay? And I was like, I'm not doing a stupid fucking Jesus homework. I don't give a shit. And they were like,
it's a pretty.
and they were like, well, you gotta write a paper on your. And they were like, well,
No.
you're gonna do something eventually. And I had to write a paper on my patron saint. They were like, you gotta choose your saint. You choose your saint, and they get confirmed under.
Yeah.
And they were like, in order to like the only way to confirm with us who you want your saint to be is to submit an essay. And if you don't submit an essay, you're not going to be allowed to confirm. That's the only thing we're taking. So I wrote like, my patron saint, here you go. And I was like, I'm submitting this as my essay.
Who'd you put?
Saint Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
That's my cousin's Saint name. He's like, it's so cool.
It's Blaise, right? Yeah.
And patron
That's
saint of
pretty
animals.
Tyler Steele Blaze.
That was by
Chiaffi.
happenstance. I googled saint of animals, and then it was Blaze, and I was like, that's double pog. I'm in.
That gives me two cool names.
And they were like, this isn't an essay. You can't submit this. And I was like, I am officially submitting this as my essay. And they were like, you're going to get an F. And I was like,
Cool.
It's religion.
Yeah, what grade? What's I gonna do?
Does this count against my? Will I get into college if they see that I got an F?
No one's
religion
asking for my
essay?
like church SAT.
Yeah. Now when you do a job, they're gonna be like, "Why is there no grade listed for your church class?"
My holy GPA is in the garbage.
Yeah, they're like, I prayed for you last night, and God told me your GPA was like an F.
What's up with? And I just want to know what's up with that.
I don't know if we can hire you if God fucking hates you.
Oh,
If you're not going to give us an amen, we're not giving you a paycheck.
That's why I don't work for you now.
More of a D, man.
and ironically, ironically, I chose to take a Bible class with Paul's.
Yeah, you did.
From a literature standpoint, it's super interesting, but being an 8-year-old or however old I was and being like, hey, you know how like after school you get to go home and like enjoy your life? You're gonna talk about God.
Yeah, I took a history of religion class. I love the study of religion.
Oh yeah, neat as shit.
I myself absolutely hate religion. However, the study of like history in terms of religion
is neat.
super
pretty
super fun.
cool.
My
Yeah,
parents
super fun.
didn't really teach me anything about like religion or God at all. So when I was like,
Neither did mine.
hey, is Santa Claus real? And my mom's like, no, but I have to keep up the thing. And I'm like,
Whoa, he might be real.
And I'm like,
no
is-
real.
I'm like, is God
Tyler's
real?
afraid
And
his
she's
brother's
like, well,
watching.
I don't believe in him.
Brother's not to watch the baseball thing. Talk about coming.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah.
Like our first episode, we're
Santa
talking about
Claus is
shit for
real.
fucking an hour.
My family was a church every Sunday family. As my grandma was super religious, and then when she died, it was literally like, we're going to church on Sunday. It's like, we'll take a few weeks off. I have not been to church since.
Dude, I mean, that's just what happens when the grandparent goes. It's like, all right, well, the traditions that we pretended to like are
Yeah.
gone now.
Yeah.
Well, like my grandpa's around, so it's crazy how even he was fake.
my grandpa took me to church once, and I like took the cracker, and I'm like, you didn't.
All I gotta say. Oh, I'm sorry.
go.
All I gotta say is the turkey got a lot better after my grandma passed away. She'd make it very dry every year, and we would never say anything. God rest her soul, or whoever is
Rip
out
the Nick's
there.
grandma.
Anyway,
I wasn't paying attention in religion.
anyway, my grandparents, my mother's parents they're both dead. Were Jewish.
Yeah.
So I went to synagogue all the time. That was very fun.
Oh.
Dude, they had like a little thing under, like in the basement where like all the kids would hang out and sit and do whatever.
Like a
That
ball pit.
I like. That was cool.
That was always great.
I've been
Did they
there,
play Melee?
I've gone to the synagogue.
There was a
handful
GameCube
of
down there.
times. There was a
I'm
game.
not
There was a
kidding.
game with mine too.
There you go. The church? I went to church once. I went to church once with my mother's parent, with my mother's dad, my dad's mother. Fuck that.
I'm
Never
gonna play
again.
Melee every Sunday.
I've been listening to the
Saturday.
Bible,
Saturday.
drinking wine.
Jewish
and I
church
could've
is
been-
way
the Jews
better.
were playing Melee.
Great.
Jewish
And
church
on
is
the
like,
third
go
day,
fuck off.
Xbox beat Mutant.
Yeah. It wasn't until I was like 7 years old that my grandparents were like, okay, just sit through this one, and then next week you can go back. I was like, okay. Because I was like, next week I can go back. One is fine. And honestly, listening to the rabbi speak Hebrew is actually fucking sick. Hebrew is a cool
It's pretty cool.
language.
Do you know any words?
No.
Look,
Not even one.
Look, or something.
Latga, matzah, latga,
You pronounce.
Hanukkah,
I was gonna say you pronounce. You threw some real
synagogue.
whatever into.
Yeah, I know how. I know
Wait, that might
how
not
to pronounce
be,
that.
That might be a bad word.
What word?
Jude? Is that a good or a bad word?
I don't think that means.
Moving on
anything.
from there. Andrew.
Jude's name.
Like, hey,
Anyway,
Jude.
Hey, Jude.
Alright.
Jude.
The Beatles made that word up. That's
Hey,
Are you thinking of Judas from the Bible?
No.
Hey, Judaism. Where's my GameCube?
It's the seventh night of Hanukkah.
John Lennon, famous Jewish person.
Maybe. I'm sure one of the Beatles is at least a little Jewish.
They're English.
No,
Dude, it does.
Are
you not allowed to be Jewish
people?
in
It
England?
barely exists there.
I'm just saying.
You think it barely exists in America? Trust me, it barely exists
I would never
there.
claim it barely exists in America.
There's not many of
Yeah,
them.
I've had
There's-
sex with like
Judaism is
2
one of the-
Jewish women.
Yeah, that's like a
And how many Jewish men?
Oh,
Too many to count.
I hardcore relate to the recipes getting better as like the older people get phased out. My grandma used to make. Apparently, it's an Italian thing, but like I don't know. She used to make meatloaf that just had like a whole egg in the middle.
What?
like hard boil the egg, put it in.
Hard boil a handful of eggs.
Oh yeah, dude, egg
Smack
loaf.
in the middle. Yeah,
Egg meatloaf.
if you like if you like bisected it, it'd be like meatloaf, egg.
That looks like
Wait,
that is a great-
7-Eleven beef
Ready? I have a
Wellington
question.
for
I
a
have a
YouTube
question.
video I saw.
Yeah, I watched it.
I have a question.
That's
I
a
have a
great
question.
hiding spot for an Easter egg.
Oh, I have a question.
You didn't check the
What
loaf.
way was the egg? So if the loaf is rectangle, long ways, is it tip of egg here?
Long ways. Long ways.
Okay,
the
so
long
it went
ways.
with it
Yeah.
went with the
It went with the loaf.
Okay,
That's
I had to
so
know because I
funny.
was like, if it's turned the other way, like either way, half the meatloaf is getting less egg. So what the fuck?
It's upwards. Just the
No,
middle
because
piece
the top,
gets
if you
all
cut it this
egg.
way,
That feels like a little.
Who cuts meatloaf this
That feels
way?
one. it's like you put it in.
Can I offer you the top?
No.
Imagine getting a loaf of bread uncut and cutting it
Well,
fucking.
you know how people like muffin tops?
Yeah, meatloaf tops.
Dude, you can make meatloaf in muffin tins.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
gross. Anyways, my friend a long time ago, a good friend of the channel, aka someone who plays on the channel, Jason,
We know
had
Jason's
a
stories.
birthday party a few years back, maybe like 6-7 years back.
God.
Dick.
Yeah, damn. It's
And
not like I've only known you for like 9 months.
him and his mom always used to make an ice cream cake, and it was
make
just-
or buy.
Make. They would
Holy
make it.
shit.
And it was great. It was great. It's not like they would churn the ice creams themselves, but they'd buy the ice cream and then like put pretzels in or like little like cookies or whatever. It was very cool. Anyways, my friend for the sake of anonymity and also I fucking hate this guy.
Luigi.
I'll call him Luigi. Yeah, don't like him anymore. Anyways, Luigi.
Hope it's not
there he
him.
is. Fuck him.
Fuck that guy.
Luigi is eating his piece, and he's like, "There's a crunch." And he's like, "What is this?" And he like kind of gets a look at it, and it's a Pringle. There's a Pringle, just one in his slice. And Jason's mom comes out of the house and says, "You found the Pringle in the cake. You win $5." And handed him a $5 and just went back inside.
What if
Why?
the Pringle had gotten cut in half and served in 2 slices?
It might have been very intentional. Who knows?
Probably.
Maybe she knew exactly where it was.
You found the Pringle.
If I bit into ice cream and there was a salty Pringle, first off, I'd be like, Then I'd be like, this isn't a pretzel. What the
and
fuck?
then you'd get like $5 as an 8-year-old. Hell
Right,
yeah!
right. Well, then you're like, I'll eat this Pringle all goddamn day.
We were like probably like 17.
Oh.
So no excuse.
Yeah,
$5 is still alright.
It's okay.
I mean,
yeah.
I like
In this economy?
$5.
I like finding.
No, I'll never sneeze
Yeah.
at $5.
I like finding
I'm
weird
all bent over
things
for
in
it.
weird
I won't sneeze.
places where they don't belong. So I kind of wouldn't mind that. I'd be like, oh,
I
Pringles.
was gonna
is
say,
my ice cream.
you and Jason hide things as a hobby
Yes, we do.
with each other.
We've been hiding the Wii balance board in each other's room since we moved in.
Where is it now?
It's in my room somewhere.
Oh.
Well, that's an update.
Oh
from last
yeah,
week.
yeah.
I've
Week
been in
3.
your room.
Oh, so that means
It's
since last
hiding.
week he found it because
Yeah.
it was in his room when we talked about this last
Where
week.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was it?
In my room? Or
No, in
room?
his room. Where did you hide?
Oh, I hid it under some like clothes bins and covered it with clothes. But I guess he decided to do his laundry.
So does Jason's room also account for the fact that he has a dresser outside of
I
the
have
room?
never hid it in the dresser. I feel like that's resinous.
Okay, that's fine.
Because
Because
he opens the dresser.
He's
so.
definitely scored more hours of balance board in my room than I have in his.
just because he
because I hide
yeah.
it in his more because I check his room and I don't find it, so I'm like, oh shit, it's in my room, and I scour really quick, and then when he's not home, I'll hide it. But there were 2 months where the balance board went missing, and I
Neither
think I
of you
told
knew
this
where it
last
was.
week that it was under my
Yeah.
mattress.
Oh yeah,
right?
under your mattress. Yeah.
He scored so many hours.
Are you guys
through
keeping
that.
track?
No, I just know he's winning.
Fair enough.
Sometimes I also just forget to look for like a while. Like it's probably been in my room for a week at this point. I just keep forgetting.
All right.
So
I think it's time.
I'm
All
ready.
right, let's go.
So what, does this work on like an internal clock?
Yeah, I'm the guy. I know.
Tyler's the
That's
clock guy.
incredible.
That's probably
that's a
certain amount of
talent.
time.
Yeah.
All right, we have 5 questions as normal scheduled for today.
Back to questions. No shitty tier lists.
That was a fun time.
It was a fun
but
time.
We'll throw in a weird non-question every few episodes, but we're back to questions. We need to give the
I'm ready.
chat some time to breathe. So question 1 comes from Discord member Evan. Just
Evan.
Just
Nice.
Evan.
Evan comments. Sometimes.
I always try
Yes.
to lead with a Mario Superstar Baseball question, and
All
it
right.
goes off the rails after that. So Evan asks, if you were playing Mario Superstar Baseball and you could have your entire team consist of just one character, what one character?
Can
would
we
you want
ban
your
Yoshi
entire-
and Bowser? Because those are the obvious
Well, you
answers.
lose, but you lose pitching if you pick one of them. So I don't think they need
Yeah.
to be banned.
So what?
Boo. I
And
hit
I mean,
dingers
you-
where I catch every ball that isn't a dinger.
Yoshi isn't exactly the killer at the plate. I don't know if he's my pick.
What batting?
Yeah.
Single. That's all you need.
Single. Egg. Easy.
I don't know. I don't know if Yoshi's my pick.
I don't know if you're
Well, that's fine.
No, well, number one, you're starting with 5 stars at all times because
why characters don't have synergy with themselves?
Now
you
they
might
do.
start with 0.
you can start with 0.
you
stars.
literally can't, so you get 3.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, you can't just
think
because.
I'd probably just go between the pitching and the hitting
Oh, he's
Okay.
so small.
and
though.
the star hit and like I just
The star hit's good though.
like Boo
Boo
can
star hit? No, it's
It's
not.
fine. Is it not? It's not a
What?
pop fly. Is it a line
No,
drive?
I don't think it does.
gets
No,
the
it's
job
not a
done.
line.
Oh, it's not a line drive.
No,
Never
it
mind.
does something.
Never mind.
We would use it if it was a
Got
line
mine.
drive.
Never mind.
Might as well.
It's
Maybe
just
it's not
Birdo.
Boo, it's Yoshi. But
No, I'm picking Toadsworth. He has I believe he has the highest on base percentage of any non-star hitter. And if your whole team is one character, there is going to be a star thirsty team. So I want
and he does
Toadsworth.
have a star hit. And he's,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
changing
And
the
he
He
doesn't
can
need
star
it.
hit if he
And he
needs
doesn't
it.
need it. And he can
But
pitch.
he
Toadsworth's
and he
better
can
than
pitch.
Boo.
And
I'm with Andrew.
his singles bat is it's just the most. You're going to have every inning's going to be a total rally inning.
He's convinced me.
Can I have different colors of the character?
No.
So
Probably
it's
not,
just
no.
consistent
Yeah, no,
one color.
one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say I want one green Madge and the rest to be blue.
You don't want any
Madge
power
is a
matches?
decent pick for
Oh,
sure.
I would give some power Madge at first. And yeah. You're right.
I think that Yoshi's the obvious pick.
I agree.
Because Yoshi's just
Could
so
be,
good.
yeah.
But like, I think I would enjoy having 9 chances to get a PD dinger every like.
Well, why not just pick Bowser then?
Well, because Bowser's the other obvious answer.
Oh,
This would
okay.
be great practice.
KB.
Well,
But
also-
for like,
KB
KB
is
would
good.
also be good.
KB's a good choice.
For because he can play third, he can
Yeah,
pitch.
play
Yeah,
third,
all right,
yeah.
fuck it.
He can
That's a
pitch
good
shot,
pick.
He's got a
Big
good.
pitcher.
Imagine
a
I change
good,
again. I want Noki.
Why?
Noki can kind of pitch. Noki plays the infield pretty well. Noki plays the outfield pretty well. And who cares about first and third?
Yeah, but her bat's not great. When
Yeah, no,
you
it's
only
pretty
have,
good.
Is it good without stars?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You just gotta.
I'm
hit it.
tired of
You
this
just gotta,
Noki
you just
slander.
gotta know
Oh,
how to
okay.
do it.
Yeah, it's tough. You gotta hit it
Noki.
Yeah.
And on the outside of the bat.
Tired of this Noki slander. She's great.
Anyways, yeah, I'll pick KB. That's a good pick. Unless you wanted that, then I'll
no,
pick something
KB's
else.
KB's a good one.
I think Goomba would be
Dude,
really funny.
DK's pretty good.
Goomba,
Ball dash
D-
across the board.
yeah, DK would be all right because I mean, you just throw like his pitching's whatever.
His,
it's like
his bat's great and variable,
yeah, and right. I mean, the star.
flexible. I
As
mean,
long as my
yeah.
as long as my team is as long as my opposing team is in all Yoshis, I'm good.
Only one of your
Well-
DK is going to be captain though.
That's fine.
Oh,
shit.
I didn't even
Is that
think
how
of
that works, or is it every
Say
DK
only
is
one of
your-
your Yoshis too. Yeah,
That's
you,
really
you got to keep track of which one that is, bro.
Oh god.
Yoshi, but a hat.
Yoshi with a hat.
Yeah, can that be a different color, but it's the same
No,
Yoshi?
you got to keep track.
Sorry, dude.
Never,
Your
ever
captain
fight.
has sunglasses on every team, so that's how you
No.
know.
I would just whatever. Yeah, probably like a Madge or a
Yeah,
Toadsworth.
I'm locking in
I think those
Toadsworth.
are all great. I think those are all like the perfect ones besides the obvious Yoshi.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if Yoshi can hold
Yeah,
his
I'm
own
locking in
down.
Toadsworth beyond
Especially
Yoshi,
if you're playing
maybe
against,
beyond Bowser.
If you're playing against an entire team of Toadsworths, like you need good pitching.
True. Anyways.
Anyway.
What's the next question?
Well, the next question comes from Jacarnio,
Okay.
who says he wants. I wrote down the Spark Notes version of this, and I don't want to do him dirty, so I'm gonna go read
Okay.
the question in
Carno,
full.
smart member of the Discord.
Yeah, it was a longer question. Jacarnius wants to know what the club's thoughts on inflation and the national interest rates in relation to other global banks are.
Well, all right, that's it. That's it.
And on to question number 3, Wolfpack asks what everyone here's favorite non-baseball sport is.
Soccer.
Yeah,
Mine's easy.
He's
I
a
don't
soccer
know
guy.
if anybody else in the club
Yeah, I
watches
mean-
sports. Really,
I mean,
Can
I
I
don't
pick
watch
wrestling?
I don't watch.
yeah, I mean, I
Can I
would
pick sports
if
entertainment?
wrestling is there, then like I mean, my answers go wrestling, soccer, hockey.
I mean, I don't really watch sports,
As like
but
him.
I enjoy playing basketball.
I don't like playing basketball. Watching, boring.
I'm gonna say chess is a cop out answer, so I'm gonna say hockey, ice hockey.
Ice hockey's sweet.
It's so much
Yeah.
fun.
If wrestling doesn't count, I'm gonna probably go with. I mean, like honestly, I like a good game of football. I know it's not. I know no one else said it, but
Yeah.
like Super Bowl gets me pretty hyped every. I don't follow anything, but like when the Super Bowl hype sets in, like when I remember the age when I was finally like, I'm gonna watch the game and not just the commercials, and like it's fun as long as like as long as you're like with a group, and I think as long as you got more than like 4 people, and among everyone there, you've got people cheering for both sides.
Yeah.
It's a fun.
I
I think sports are a lot more fun when you're invested in the teams.
I agree. I think there's a similar thing to be said just about an event in sports in general, like World Cup. I would even throw WrestleMania in there. As long as you have people who like watched wrestling as a kid, WrestleMania is a sick fucking event to
WrestleMania
watch.
was a good weekend.
WrestleMania was a fine weekend.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great
If I
time.
was watching
itself was-
WrestleMania by myself, I would have probably been a little like,
This is
"Ah,
fucking miserable,"
boring,"
but yeah,
So I gotta ask you, what's the age when you start to watch not just the commercial? Because apparently I haven't hit it yet.
Me neither.
oh my
yeah.
god,
oh well, yeah, because you don't go to good Super Bowl parties, but
No, I eat chips with my parents.
probably
that's not a good Super Bowl.
It wasn't like early. It was like
College. It was
16
college
for
for me.
me, probably 17, like
It was-
late high school.
It was college for me. When like my friends in college were like, "Yo, you want to watch the Super Bowl tonight?" I'd be like, "All right." And
You
then
just
I
gotta
watched
be
the
with
game.
people who care.
Yeah,
Right.
Well,
I would
Nick,
always watch the Super Bowl
let
with
me
my
know if
parents.
you
Yeah, I used to go to my aunt's house.
want to have a
like, it
caring
was
about the
stupid.
Super Bowl party.
Oh, I don't care. I don't ever care.
We
about it
care
anymore.
about the Super Bowl party. Come by and cheer for a team.
Because my friends would put bets on the game. That's why everyone cared.
I
about
remember
the
my
game.
first like family Super Bowl party. A friend of the channel, Alex.
Yes.
You guys may remember him from the
vlog fame.
the
to News
vlog.
Pulse.
He was in the
Road
car.
to News Pulse. Yep.
Yeah, road to he was across the way. And he was like, "Hey, I'm having a Super Bowl party," and he doesn't really like football either. But he was like, "I'm having people over. They like it. It'll be fun. You should come." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm excited to like actually try and like the Super Bowl." That was actually the first year I watched it. But the thing that stand out from this day is that I'm like getting ready to go. Party's like 3. I'm getting ready at like 2, and he gives me a call. And he's like, "Yo, Tyler, can you pick something up on the way for the party?" And I'm like, "Sure, man." He's gonna probably have me pick up like chips and dips or cups, something I could pop in the Stop and Shop for. And he's like, "Can you just stop at Burger King and get like 150 nuggets?" And I was like,
Well, Burger King's nuggets are cheap as shit. So
What?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's
And he was
$15
like-
bucks
and he was like, "Yeah, just stop and get
at the
a."
time.
He was like, "Yeah, just stop and get like a fuck ton of nuggets." And I was like, now I'm on my way and I'm freaking out. I'm like, I can't just walk in the Burger King.
Oh,
Give me a
yeah, you
100.
can.
Bro, I walked up to the counter and I was like, "Can I get 8 20-piece nuggets?" And they were like, "Sure thing." And it was done in like 10 minutes. And I was like, "What the hell?"
Is this
they weren't.
normal?
They didn't push like the alarm when I had to.
They ordered a lot of nuggets!
It's just like behind the counter, big boy alert.
It's right next to the
And
we're being
the-
robbed.
the alarm sound.
No, it is that we're being robbed.
A guy in a Burger King like costume comes in and starts personally making the nuggets at lightning speed.
I was again. I'm sorry. This is taking a while, but this is protocol.
Dude, I was so afraid that they were gonna be like, "We can't do that." And I was
They
gonna
pin you
call
to the
Alex,
ground.
Like, I don't know what to do.
Do
They
you know
just,
how
like,
many nuggets move out of that store?
I
a
didn't.
day?
I wasn't thinking like, "Oh, they make billions of nuggets a day." I was thinking like one human being is ordering an entire
150
hour's worth of nuggets.
It's the 160 nugget challenge.
Dude, it was-
160. Ew.
They gave me like it was like 3 bags of nuggets, then 1 bag of just sauces, and I was like, "Here you go, buddy."
Oh,
Here's the receipt, $15.
Ooh, that was probably when they were good nuggets too.
They were not the crown shaped.
Ah,
That was-
never mind.
I missed the
Trash
crown,
nuggets.
man. I missed
Trash
the crown.
nuggets.
I did too.
Those are the best. Those are the best. Anyway,
All right, let's bring it back to things we kind of have a grip on.
Was that prompt even about Burger King?
nope.
No, it was about sports.
We brought it to food. Of course we did.
I love.
All right, Leprechaun, new patron, dear friend, asks if you had to play one game for the rest of your life, what game would you choose?
Is your answer not Dirge?
No, it
Okay.
might be Poyo.
It's Poyo.
Poyo, yeah.
Or Puzzle League?
Well, Puzzle League has no online.
Oh, that's true. Just the N64 playing by yourself all day.
Oh boy, I'll be Mewtwo, the puzzle master, living on my island.
That's fair. Do you guys have a good answer?
There's a chance it's a Pokemon game, just straight up based off of like the amount of versatility to them.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good call. I feel like I could definitely choose like Fire Red and Leaf Green. and just be
100%.
done with it.
Like
'Cause,
I could totally pick like Ruby and Sapphire and be like, ah.
Well, you don't get Ruby and Sapphire.
No. But like, you know,
maybe you should pick Emerald.
yeah, I'd definitely pick Emerald at that
Just
point. But yeah,
sensible.
like that's a good choice.
Yeah.
My first thought goes to like we talked about this already, but like our favorite games. I was like, I play Kingdom Hearts at least once a year.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was one.
Like
I
Kingdom Hearts
considered.
2 is 100% one that's considered for me.
I'd probably just pick something because I like it.
You can
Like,
pick Isaac. I think that's a good. I think that's a good.
Isaac,
Yeah, roguelite is definitely a great option.
Isaac is
100%.
like every run's different, so like I mean, like I don't know if you could play it for the rest of your life and not have some repetitiveness, but
It's true.
Northern Lights been doing
Yeah,
pretty good
he's
for like
trying.
10 years. Hey
There's a-
man, episode 17 goes up tomorrow. I'm almost at 2,000 episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
Have you
Going
got a
faster
series
than that
that's
app.
17 episodes yet?
So video game, I'm on the fence about a couple. I'm
Okay.
thinking either Super Monkey Ball 2, because although that game has more levels than you'd think actually.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
if you beat expert without a continue, you get 20 more levels.
Yeah,
So
and you can
and
definitely,
at that
improve
point in your
yourself.
life, you'll get there.
yeah, I did it finally.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I beat
I
Ma-
still
I
haven't.
beat- I beat Mass.
Well, I've done it on 99
Oh
lives.
my
but-
god.
oh yeah, I've never done it on 3 lives. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't have that kind of fucking. I don't have that.
Yeah,
kind
the rest of your
I've
life,
done
brother.
Advance without dying on Monkey Ball 1. It's my best achievement.
That is ever.
Yeah, ever.
You're like fifth in Dirge of Cerberus in the
Yeah.
world, and you're just like, I beat Advance without dying on
Yeah.
Monkey Ball 1. I'm fucking sick. No, but I think it'd probably
Beat
either
Tombo
be.
without a guide.
I'm insane. I think it'd either be like Monkey Ball 2 or Pokemon Black and White 2 are also
Yeah, they're really, fucking good.
really
That was another
calls.
option I was thinking.
Or I'm gonna go with Donkey Kong Country 2. 'Cause that shit never gets old for me. Actually, I've already played it like once a year for my entire life.
You know,
So
Ocarina
the
of Time
movement
is
in that
something I should have considered.
That game sucks.
Yeah, fuck that.
We don't have time to get into
Nick,
that.
Nick and I, we almost got into it one day.
I actually like that game, but
Oh, that's
I
good.
think,
It's not my favorite.
I think that
It's
you
okay to
overrate
not
it.
be your
It's
favorite.
not. I know it's not like our crowd, but like I feel like the best option if any of us like that sort of thing would be like World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
Play a game that's constantly evolving and thus it's
Yeah.
always new content. but
Hearthstone.
We don't
Yeah.
like that. Oh, you know what I hadn't considered? I mean,
Magic
Magic
Arena.
Magic
it did.
Arena?
Well, not even Magic Arena. It
Just
does
online.
just say game.
Magic Online.
It doesn't
D&D.
say
Yeah,
video
you
game.
get chess.
Like, can I not play? Like, if I pick Isaac, am I no longer allowed to play Magic?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna
just
say- I'm gonna
says
say
game.
so.
I'm gonna.
No basketball.
Is there a
no-
chance I shortened it? I'm gonna check. But if it just says game, it's a whole new
I'm
question.
sure you did.
It just says game.
Uh-oh.
Because now, obviously, the ultimate question is that Magic is.
All right,
is
D&D
something-
nights are canceled. Sorry.
Oh no, I'd have if I could play D&D on a more consistent basis.
Me too.
Oh,
I
that's
would
true.
pick D&D.
Yeah,
that's
just
true.
because you will literally never get the same game.
Yeah, you can literally
Yeah.
you can be like, okay, guys, we like finished it. Let's do another one. Like,
Yeah,
with a whole
exactly.
new story.
Exactly.
D&D is the right option, I think. It'd be painful to be like, man, my goodbye Magic cards.
Oh my
but-
god, goodbye
what do you mean?
every
You make a ton of money.
goodbye my entire living on Twitch and YouTube. Like, goddamn, dude.
No, we just switched to
D&D.
D&D channel.
Alright.
We did. Hello and welcome to Mario Superstar Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome back to Crit Nickel Roll.
Roll that critical.
Roll. Critic.
So, dude, the Critical Role people, I just got up to when it's like Christmas time in their campaign. And
Which Christmas time? Because they've gone
The
through
first,
three now.
the first one in campaign 2.
Okay.
Anyways, they were like Merry Christmas, and I was like, that's what I was saying on my
It
channel.
was.
Fuck.
Oh no, people are gonna think I stole it.
Even though I said it first.
Yeah, even though I didn't.
Well, no, they definitely said it
Yeah.
before you did.
Also,
It was
just
like 2018.
quick note before we move to the next question. I just punched myself in the nuts when I did
Nice.
that. I'm pretty bad right now.
All right. Well,
you got a good job. You're
Thanks,
showing,
Mike.
you're
I got
showing,
you.
looking good.
anyway.
If you ever want to do D&D for your channel, though, to call it Crit Nickel Roll, I'd DM Crit Nickel
Critical
Roll.
roll.
You know I'm in.
Let's go.
All right. Anyways,
One off. All right. I always save what I imagine will be our longest question for last.
Okay.
So,
I read his own handwriting.
You want me to read it for you?
quickly? I read it.
All right, are you ready? You ready? Hold on, give me the paper.
I read it. I know what it says.
If you read it, then flip it over and recite it to me.
PK Kirby asks if there was a zombie apocalypse, and it happens right now, and we are pretending the entire club is present. Who's dying first? Who's making it the furthest? And for us four in particular, what zombie survival strategies will be implemented? I didn't write all that down.
Okay, I was like, let me try.
I only wrote zombie apocalypse.
So I
question
think,
mark.
there's a chance Dennis makes it the farthest.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dennis has the killer instinct.
He's strong, but I think he's slow.
Oh yeah.
He's all.
I think
arms.
Andrew's first, by the way.
First
to die?
Yeah.
That's
100%.
enough sense.
He's out of shape, but like
Oh, I
Tyler's
can run.
ankle's bum as fuck.
Running isn't everything in a zombie apocalypse, though.
It's true.
Yeah, I think of.
I guess
I
they're
think the
pretty
brains
slow.
that was important. Well, I guess no one won Andrew.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, no brains.
No brain.
here.
No brains. He's already zombie.
And then, yeah, zombie apocalypse start. I go.
I think
It smells like a computer to me.
Billy's going
I
first.
think Billy's going first. I think he just based on pure like ratios, he's probably gonna be tipsy when the apocalypse starts.
That's true.
That and
he's
might
loud. He can't be cool. He
might
might
just-
attract the zombies.
He might just like get angry at the zombies and be like, "All right, fucking."
I think Billy. I can see Billy like being like, I can take him.
Yeah, me
And
too.
we're like, we gotta run. He's like, no, I can take him.
I think I personally think that it's tough. I'm not picking any of you guys. Just like
to go first.
First or last.
Oh, do I get to take one with me?
No.
Is that the
It's
question?
who dies
No,
first?
it's
Who
not-
dies last?
no,
Sorry,
we
that's
are
what
all-
I've been thinking this whole
No,
time.
the
my
whole
bad.
club is existing as a unit. I
Oh,
think.
I'm not taking any of you.
Oh, who dies first?
Well, no, it happens while we're. Listen, my ruling on the zombie apocalypse is always the
Right.
same. Whoever I'm with when it starts, that's just my group.
Correct. I agree.
If I had a little bit of warning, there's some people I would try to like. I want to know how my family is doing. But if it's like
We're
zombies are walking in the room, like
Assume
this is
every-
the group now.
assume
Yeah,
everybody's
I'd be
good,
like,
yeah.
I need to find my friend from high school. I promised him if there was a zombie apocalypse, we'd be together.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
who's
need like
dying
at least
first?
an hour notice.
My team is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kobe Bryant. I need to find them.
Kobe Bryant's on the wrong side of the
Yeah,
zombie
yeah,
apocalypse.
Oh god.
And I mean, so first to die. I mean, the obvious answer is Tyler because of his bum ankle.
I don't disagree with you there.
but I think that just like hold up and stuff. The Billy answer is really good. I think that's like a very strong answer to come to. I think that Dennis is the type of dude who'd be like, I will die for my friends and
Yeah,
throw
he
himself at the danger to help us get away.
He
Oh,
did
for
say,
sure,
he did say the
but-
first thing he's doing with $1 billion was giving us most of it.
for a house, yeah.
Yeah.
So that I think Dennis is a strong pick. I'm
The
not gonna
Dennis
steal.
sacrifice
I'm not gonna steal the Billy from you. But the last survivor, I mean, it's not me. I messed
I'm
up.
still thinking.
My
about it.
my answer for some reason is like Joey or Gil.
So
Joey is
So-
like
so
really
Joe-
smart.
Joey's
Right?
Joey's,
Like,
Joey's a sleeper pick and
He's a
everything.
planner, you know?
He's a
I don't know if Joey's a sleeper pick. I think Joey might like be the.
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm
Joey's
sorry,
been
Gil
the
for
pick.
me.
he's not a sleeper pick. He's a pretty obvious pick, but you got to remember Joey can be very forgetful at times. And I think that Joey could accidentally forget a like lock or something.
Oh
And
man.
oops, like the hatch is open because I needed to go get Cabo. And
Well, also, I mean, like, I guess I'm assuming we're talking like run of the mill zombies. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I mean,
I'm
I think we're
zombies.
all fucked in minutes if it's like World War Z zombies.
Oh
that are,
my
like
God.
running and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
No, I am chunky. I
Yeah,
can't-
no, I'm gone. I'm dead. Fuck that.
I think as long as if our plan if like the question says that it starts right now and we're
hunker down in
like
this
fortifying this house, I think it's. I agree. If we had to like run somewhere, I'm probably just fucked.
Yeah, and then next, quick, save the video to the flash drive.
End it right now. Save.
Content first.
Did you say who was dying first, Andrew?
I think my dying last is probably Joey. Dying first is a little harder.
I think dying last hard. I feel like
Is
I'm
Gil
trying
a
to
fall
run
risk?
through everybody.
No, Gil is easily up there with Joey. For
Like, is he gonna
last.
trip?
Gil's the most in shape out of all.
He's really
Like,
tall
100%.
though.
Is there a chance
That's
that like
anything.
is there
It's
a
probably
chance
me.
that like well is there a chance like we're forgetting that like someone has the ability to go like full Rambo? Like, what if Tommy just like?
Well, because Tommy has better control over his anger than
Because I don't
Billy
think,
does.
I don't think Tommy would get killed because of his anger. I think Tommy might be able to embrace his anger
and be like,
"Fuck you!"
yeah. Like Tommy is
Nerf
smart.
guns.
Tommy, we've seen it in games, is smart in his anger
Yeah.
still. Like he may get enraged and like throw a controller every now and then, but at that time, he's still able to like diagnose what the fuck
Yeah.
he's doing in a game and figure out why he's.
I didn't pick my
So-
last survivor, by the way.
Yeah.
It's Jason.
Jason.
Jason has always been a slinky scoundrel since I've known him.
Who's
He can be quiet, and he has noxious fumes that come out of his butt, so he can hurt the zombies.
Who's a Boy Scout?
Joey?
and Tyler.
I was a Cub Scout.
Bro, I quit before they gave me the uniform. I was barely.
Oh, you
a
did?
Boy
Oh,
Scout.
I quit
Joey-
3 days into the
I
Boy
think
Scouts,
Gil's-
so I
I think
had the
Gil's-
uniform.
I'm going Joey or Gil.
They tried to hand me a uniform, and I was like, no. And then I left.
Gil like has a mean arm. So like
Yeah,
I'm 100%
but Gil
thinking-
is. I love Gil, but the guy, I can just see the guy being like, "Oh, zombies, huh? Shit, like, you know,
Monka S.
exactly, monkey as zombies."
yeah, but I still think those are my last two, at the very least.
Are we let do we have the entire like our entire tenure with the club? Because I feel like
Man,
something, I don't know what, but something's calling to me that like Michaela would just outlive all the zombies.
Oh, from
Oh my
season
God.
4?
Michaela would fuck up the zombie apocalypse. Save the whole world, really.
And if we're pulling all the way to this point, I also think no one's a good contender
Oh,
for
yeah.
dying for.
Lionel goes kind of hard.
Lionel from season 1.
Yeah.
God, dude, who has like 2 games on the channel?
Yeah.
We are really pulling now.
I'm just saying how much of the club. I mean, I'm assuming they mean
Current.
season 7 is like having a recording session.
yeah, the 12 of
funny.
us.
Yeah, the 12. Yeah.
All right. So do we go into strategy?
Yeah, now I think
right.
we're end of the day, everyone's individual strategy.
Getting in the car, driving to Stop and Shop.
BJ, dude, Nick just gets us in the back of BJ's.
Or just in the
Ooh,
front. It's
yeah,
a zombie
Nick is-
apocalypse. Who cares?
So, I think-
No,
Yeah.
there's stock in the back that people don't know how to get to.
I don't. You can get to it very easily.
Okay,
it's
never
not
mind then.
locked.
I think, I mean,
You're
if we
just
have a
not allowed to
team
go back there. People will say something.
If we had a team strat, like
I'm
with
leaving
all
some of you
us-
here to fortify, and some of us go get food.
Well, because I think realistically, if we like, it depends on how quickly we can move. Like, I don't know how overrun the world is when we realize there's a zombie apocalypse happening. Because if the zombie apocalypse happened hard at like 3:00 when we got here, it might be too late by now.
Yeah.
But I think like if we had the ability to do so, I think like if we had like A team, B team, one team gets like food and supplies, and then like one of me and Andrew like get the yacht, like boat. What are the zombies gonna do?
Zombie
We're-
dolphins.
Can we get both boats? Because I definitely think we're gonna need
timing
both.
there. Well, my real like
One
since
for storage, one for sleeping.
I live right in Port Jeff. I don't know how hard it would be to pull off, but I've always been like steal the ferry.
But then, no, there's the problem though. When the ferry runs out of fuel, it just stops.
Well, as two
Then
boats.
you just chill.
You have ferry in the middle of the water as like the base,
and yacht
and then
to
you
go
use
back
the
and
yacht
forth.
for shit
Like pirates.
runs. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine with that. I'm leaving
That's
it
a
there.
sick strategy, yes.
Steal the ferry.
Right in the middle of the Long
Steal
Island
the
Sound.
ferry.
Yeah, man. steal
You
the
have
ferry.
both Connecticut and Long Island to raid.
Mm-hmm.
I
Two of the richest places in America.
I kind of like it. I like your strategy.
All right,
Just-
all arms in. We're stealing the ferry on 3. 1, 2, 3. Steal the ferry.
All right, well, you know what? Anyone else have a strategy? Or do
Nope,
you wanna
that's it,
leave
I'm
on
good.
that? I was just gonna say board up the windows. Like it
I
was,
mean, yeah.
it was pretty basic.
Well, that's why. I'm like, if we're like,
you use
fucked, we need to hunker down here.
If you use the
obviously.
cars to like make a border around the house, that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
work. But like,
how are we getting cars like to the left of the house?
Like, I think at that point I don't give a shit. I'm breaking the fence. I'm breaking next door neighbor's
They're
Oh, I
house.
know.
slow.
I guess it depends on the 4-wheel drive capacity of some of our vehicles, but
A good amount of them are SUVs to trucks.
All right.
yeah. So
So anyway,
I could probably
no, I
just
mean,
the torso
I-
and get past the car.
we would probably need to hold. We would need to like not hold them captive, but we need to make sure like someone's on the ferry that can like drive it.
yeah, the captain.
I don't know how self-explanatory it
Got a
is.
boating
but-
safety license.
All right, Andrew's in.
All right, cool. All right, end the video. Roll us out.
yeah,
Captain
well,
Andrew.
everybody, thanks so
Captain
much for
Nick
coming. We
rolls out.
appreciate you guys so much. I'll have a captain's hat next week. Just kidding. I don't have one.
Ooh.
I used to have. I might still have one. If I have one and can get it by next week, I will definitely wear it. But yeah,
Wow,
I mean,
you have a boating license on you, right?
Yeah.
You know what, Andrew?
your eye color's blue. That's cool.
He gets the
I'm
dollar.
locking you as my captain for the apocalypse.
What is this for?
The payment.
That's
That's
the
the
dollar
down
that you
payment
stole
on you-
from Nick.
You know what?
At the
It's-
beginning of the episode.
It's enough of a lark
Fuck
that
yeah.
I'm willing to take $1 for it.
All right, there it is.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming to Barrel Banter episode 4. We really appreciate you guys listening to us ramble on and on and on and on and on. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment and let us know. If you fucking hated it, also leave a comment and a
Don't
like.
but still like the video.
Please.
Fuck the bell.
Fuck the
Yeah,
bell.
hit that sub button if you haven't yet. Fuck the bell. And if you want to support us, what we do, you know, we have our weekly games and then we talk all freaking day on Barrel Banter. We have a Patreon. The link is down below. There's a lot of different tiers that can get you a lot of different things. Consider checking it out if you give a shit about me or them or anyone else. In
If
the
you care
club.
about anyone in particular, the socials are
Yeah, socials have gone by.
down.
Yeah.
Baseballs goes here.
Around.
Go up here.
Where's mine?
I don't know. I need
Yours
your
probably
info.
right here. If I had to guess.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It
Wow.
says City Hall and everything.
Oh, is this the torture Mike part of the episode?
This should he had to do this anyway.
I do this every week anyway.
Can you edit out my face?
And out
I'm just
your
kidding.
face?
That would be awful.
Oh
I would
my
never wish
God.
that on you. That would be so annoying.
I need you to get up from the chair now so I have a still image of the
Nah.
chair.
All right, everybody. Well, we're gonna get out of your hair. Thanks so much for coming, and we will see you for the next episode of Barrel Banter eventually. Woo! I don't know. Usually on a Saturday. Okay, bye.